Why is it so hard for engineers to become rich? Good evening, everyone. Today, I want to talk about a paradox that affects millions of talented engineers around the world like us. How is it possible that some of the smartest people in society, the people who build software infrastructure that we are using, the AI system, the cloud platform, the financial system, and entire digital economy often struggle to build significant wealth? How is it possible? How is it possible that the people creating the future are not always the one benefiting the most from it? And perhaps the most uncomfortable question of all is that why do some people with far less technical skill end up becoming dramatically wealthier? Let's explore that today. It starts by what I'm calling the great illusion. What is the great illusion? From a young age, engineers are taught a formula: study hard, get good grades, learn difficult skill, work harder than everyone else, become an expert, right? Then success will follow. That's the formula. And for the first time of your career, this formula works. You become more valuable, your salary increase, you receive promotion, life improve. But eventually, engineers hit the ceiling and they begin to realize something. Expertise creates income. Ownership creates wealth, right? Those are not the same thing. You agree with me, right? And this is the mistake we make as an engineer, because most engineers optimize for becoming valuable, but the wealthier optimize for owning value. Think about that carefully. An engineer can spend 10 years helping build a product worth hundreds of millions of dollars. The founder who owns 30% of the company become wealthy. The investor who owns 10% become wealthy. The engineer who built the system receive a salary. Why? Because the engineer create value, but somebody else own it. You get it? The market reward ownership differently than labor. This is one of the most important lessons in business that I'm teaching you today. Wealth is not created by working hard. This statement makes many engineers uncomfortable. I agree with you, because engineers work incredibly hard, but wealth is not primarily determined by effort. If effort creates wealth, construction worker will be billionaire, right? If effort created wealth, nurse will be among the richest people on earth. The reality is different. Wealth is created through leverage, right? Leverage allows your work to impact thousands, millions, billions of people. Without leverage, your income is tied directly to your time, and time is limited. And here are the four leverage that I want you to keep from today. We start by the technology. The software you write today can serve million people tomorrow. Technology scale. This is why engineering is such a powerful profession. Think of it like the capital, for example. Money invested correctly work continuously, right? Opportunity, capital compound. You have the team. One person can accomplish a lot. 100 aligned people can accomplish exponential more. Business scale through people. We always talk about people because people are the center of everything we are doing. Then we have the media. Because today, a single video can reach millions of people, right? A single post can create opportunity around the world. The internet allows individuals to scale influence like never before. The wealthier people understand leverage. Many engineers understand technology leverage, but they ignore the other three. This is why I want to talk about the salary trap that we all end up in. Let's talk about something uncomfortable. Many engineers believe a high salary is the answer to most of our problems. So they pursue a better job, a larger company, a more prestigious title, a bigger compensation package. And those things matter. I agree with you, it matters. But there is a problem. A salary has limit. Even an exceptional salary remains tied to your personal output. And there is only one of you. You cannot work 100 times harder. You cannot work 1,000 times harder. But a business can will grow 100 times larger. A product can reach 1,000 times more users. An investment can multiply while you sleep. This is why ownership matters. Entrepreneurs love opportunity, right? And let me tell you why. Engineers are trained to reduce risk. We test systems, we validate assumptions, we minimize failure, we eliminate uncertainty. These habits are excellent for engineering. But business reward a different behavior. The ability to act before certainty exists. Every startup, every investment, every measure in innovation start before anyone knew the outcome. The engineer wait for certainty. The entrepreneur move with incomplete information. And that difference often creates enormous gap in outcome. You get the idea, right? Because many engineers secretly believe if my product is better, it will win. That's what we believe. But the market disagrees because the best product rarely win. Automatically, the product people understand win. The product people trust win. The product people hear about win. This is why sell matter. This is why marketing matter. This is why storytelling matter. Because you can build the greatest technology in history. But if nobody understands its value, it will remain invisible. Communication is not a soft skill anymore. It is a multiplier. Because engineers often ask, how can I make more money? Wealthy people ask, how can I create more value? Engineers ask this question, how can I get promoted? Wealthy people ask, how can I own something? Engineer will ask something like this, how can I increase my salary? Wealthy people will ask, how can I create leverage? One mindset optimize for income, while the other optimize for wealth. You get it? If I were teaching a young engineer how to become wealthy today, I will try to simplify it into one equation. I know we are good at equation. So skill time ownership time leverage time equal wealth. Most engineers focus on only one skill, but skill alone is not enough. You need ownership, you need leverage, and you need time. The engineer who master all four become unstoppable. So my advice to every engineer today is that continue becoming world-class at your craft. It's a good thing. Technical excellence matter. But don't stop there. Learn sell, learn marketing, learn investing, learn leadership, learn how businesses work, learn how value is distributed. Most importantly, own something, own a product, own a company, own an intellectual property, own an investment, own an asset. Because the difference between income and wealth is ownership. And here is the reason why many engineers stay poor. It's not because they lack intelligence. We are really among the smartest people on earth. It is not because they lack discipline. It is not because they lack work ethic. The reason is much simpler. They spend their life becoming exceptional at creating value. But they never learn how to own it. And in the modern economy, ownership is what transforms expertise into wealth. It builds value, it creates value, but whenever possible, own value. That is the difference, and that is why some engineers become rich while others remain trapped in the salary game forever. I hope you get this idea. I hope you get this properly, because this is going to be something that will matter for the rest of your life. Thank you for your time.